I guess. What does being your personal canvas entail? Well, it means I'd have access to your body. Jake, you're treading on dangerous waters, buddy. I would stop if I was you. Hello, and welcome to Bad Summer Extended Demo. If you're new here, hi, I'm Voyia. I play a variety of games. Oh, this game had me in a tizzy. I had to stop because I had... Okay, I'm finna answer the phone. Hold on, let me answer the phone real quick.
Hello?
Okay. I'm gonna leave it like this because I just heard something creepy. Anyways, hi. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if not, I hope I can make your day a little bit better. Or at least put a smile on your face. I know some of these games can run a little long and some people can't really deal with long games. But bear with it, okay? This game is really good, okay? I put all the information for not only the creators' Steam in the description box below, but their Kickstarter as well. Please, if you can, let me make sure I say this because for some reason people be like, I don't have money. I'm like, okay, neither do I. But I'm going to do everything I can to get the word out to support them. And maybe my voice can carry their project to somebody that can help them, that will help them, and 100%. So even if you just say, yo, I played the demo of Bad Summer, go show them support. Even you just saying something like that, even tweeting it or putting it on Instagram, wherever you do your social media work at, even just showing it everywhere and stuff is a big help, okay? But I started the game. He said hello, and then somebody asked, was this the ISWA thing? But my thing was not recording. I don't know why. I hit main menu. I came back. But his voice when he said hello just now sounded different. So I hope it doesn't mean that it's randomized voice calls, because then I don't know who's on the other line. But what next should happen, somebody should ask if this is the ISWA thing. So let's continue. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know we're 2 minutes in, but I just wanted to really shout out these creators that they are doing a fantastic job. The voice acting is good. The story so far is great. And I only played like an hour and something, so it's really good.
Hello, is this the ISWA?
This is not the same voice. The game is randomized. Okay, that is fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. I messed up. I started it. It wasn't recording. So just in case you know, like, oh, dang it, if I'm recording, make sure everything is recording. Y'all know Voy is never ready. But this is a different voice because it wasn't a woman. It was a man.
How can I help you?
Absolutely, ma'am. How can we help you? And before I get started, let me make sure all my settings are properly set it. Okay, everything looks like it's set it right.
It's not me that needs your help. It's my son. I think he lost his marbles, if you know what I mean.
I mean, that's most children. But please, continue. What do you mean?
Lost his marbles. How?
He's been drawing all these odd pictures and hanging them on the wall, frenzied scribbling.
Give me a second. I got to burp. Make sure y'all releasing that gas on y'all tummies, either from the top or the bottom. Just release that gas on y'all tummies. Anyways, kids draw weird stuff. So can you send a picture of said drawing? If they give me a chance to ask, I'm gonna ask, because kids draw weird stuff all the time. If you have children, you know that kids like, hey mommy, look, I drew you. And meanwhile, it looks like they drew an apple or an apple with clothes on it. You be like, do you think mommy's fat? Is that what you think it is?
Horrible, ugly pictures. Everyone's concerned. He's batshit crazy. We've tried counseling, medication. Nothing works.
He's tearing this family apart, Lisa.
Okay, calm down. A couple of pictures. Let me scoot my mic closer. A couple of pictures. How bad could the pictures be?
Give me that. Listen, you're the ISWA, right? You guys are experts with strange, weird shit?
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Well, I need help, okay? I need it now.
Okay, calm down. I'll do what I can. Tell me what's wrong and we'll try and get to the bottom of it.
Right.
Someone,
oh God,
something has been watching me, stalking me.
Okay.
Something? Can you describe what it looks like?
Can we worry about ourselves? Do we not see that thing in the back?
It looks like a man, but it's not. It's not. It's not even human. No face, just It's the blank void where its face should be.
Here's my thing with the whole, is it a monster? Is it not a monster? Even without abnormals in actual real life, we all have saw something in the corner of our room. We know good and gosh darn well if this existed, if abnormals truly existed like this, in this scenario, in this world, if they existed in our world, the way we would be getting phone calls for nothing, ISWA would get phone calls for nothing.
And its limbs, they're way too long, like freakishly long.
Okay.
It's wearing a suit, a really nice one, but it's so wrong.
Okay.
It's so wrong.
So maybe it was human and then it was like now not human, like something that was turned into an abnormal. Okay.
The abnormal.
Abnormal? Is that what it's called?
Sir, no. Let me finish my sentence before you start freaking out, please.
Listen closely. Is this faceless man in a suit doing anything? Is it threatening you?
I'm gonna move my mic one more time, you guys. I kind of like my mic lower. I don't know why. When it's like smack in my face, I get nervous. So I'm like, oh, whoa, okay, calm down. But if it's lower, like beneath my chin, it feels less threatening. My brain don't work sometimes. Let's keep going.
No, not really. It just stands there, watching. Always watching.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where I turn, it's there.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck it wants. I'm really scared. My family doesn't understand me. No one understands.
No one else can see it.
No, just me. You think I'm crazy, right? I might be losing my mind.
You called us to tell us about it. You said it was we said it was an abnormal, or the abnormals is what we said. I don't know what Oliver was about to say, but maybe he was going to say like abnormals can I don't know, display themselves as human, or try to at least display themselves as human. My thing is that with this, again, like I said, if this existed in our world, this could just be him freaking out about the dark. Some people are just scared of the dark and don't realize they're scared of the dark until somebody absolutely showed them like, hey, you're scared of the dark.
Mom's right. I'm losing it.
Okay.
Try and stay calm. Do you see it now?
Yes, it's standing there by the tree line, outside my house. We're surrounded by wood. It tries to camouflage itself with the tree sometimes. It's freaky the way this thing's limbs can stretch, like it's limitless.
Okay, if you have curtains, close them. I need you to think back to the first time you witnessed it. Did anything out of the ordinary happen that day? Anything strange at all?
I don't know. It was just normal Saturday. I was off work, on my computer cleaning my email. A couple minutes later, it was inside my room. I saw it in the corner of my eye.
That's all? Nothing else?
Oh. I wonder if, and this is not me asking you guys to answer this, okay? But this is a thought that I had. I wonder if the reason why we're seeing the abnormals and stuff, as you can see, the one that keeps appearing in the hallway, two different types appeared in the hallway. Then now this one is here in front of us and stuff. I'm wondering if when people describe the abnormals to Oliver, can he visually see it because he's using his imagination to try to put it together? Or can he absolutely feel and see the abnormal? So like when someone describes an abnormal to him, he can see that abnormal that's following that person. That would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of interesting.
Nothing else.
Did anything about those emails stand out to you?
I mean, not really. Just a bunch of shitty spam mail.
Okay, sometimes spam mail, you're not supposed to open that spam mail, y'all.
What did the spam mail say?
Yeah.
The usual stupid crap. One of those annoying fake curse chain letters like, if you don't forward this to 10 people, you'll die a horrible death.
Yep, there it is.
But that's all a bunch of baloney. Ridiculous. Ah! Holy shit! It's in my room! It's in my room! Help me!
Let's try to... Oh, man. Let's try to help him. I'm glad it's not timed because, boy, voyia with time stuff. Y'all saw my Walking Dead playthrough. For the people who have not seen me play Telltale's Walking Dead, please go check it out. I think I did good. I know a lot of people argue that my ending was bad. I think I did great in the Telltale Walking Dead thing. Personally, that's just me. However, the time stuff really messed me up on a lot of things. I think I got a few people off because stuff was timed. Now, yes, there are parts that give you long times, but there are some parts that are just like quick, pick now, and then like you don't even get a chance to read the whole sentence, so you just click something and hope you click the right thing. However, I am happy that this is not timed. So, reactionary, flee, telling him to run. I don't think is a good idea because if running could help, he would have ran by now. Superstitious, though, sending the chain mail thing, it was sent to him and now he's seeing all this crazy stuff. It is a possibility that him sending it might stop, this from happening. The only bad part about that is that he gets someone else in trouble, and that sucks because a lot of people, when I see a chainmail thing, I don't even open them. I don't care if they be like, good luck is coming your way, send us to 10 people to lock in your good luck and stuff. If I see it anywhere, and I haven't seen them in years, being on the internet, I haven't seen them in years. But the thing is that when they were around, you see them left and right. I'm like, what is wrong with people? Why are you trying to wish curses and stuff on people? I almost cussed because that angered me. Like, why would you do that? And then, some people are just tricksters, jokers online. So you got to ignore most of them. Anyway, I'm going to tell him to send the chainmail thing because I feel like Oliver would say that. And again, I said I was going to choose the choices that Oliver wanted. So send it.
The chain letter, it's cursed. You have to send it to someone to continue the cycle. That's the only way to survive this.
What?
Just do it.
Shit, fuck.
Did you do it?
Another life stolen by the abyss, whisked away in an instant. Tragic end. This faceless abnormal has proved to be particularly difficult to contain.
Hello, tiny man again, standing on my desk. I hope you at least brushed your shoes off. We didn't shoo a cat away. We did put the cat down. I forgot what we named him. I think we named the cat Cheeky. Anyways, we did get the cat off the desk, but long and behold, here you are standing on a desk with your little toe tappers or whatever.
You have failed, but this poor soul was doomed from the start. His chance of survival was slim to none.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he probably had to send it.
Still, you could have done better.
Tell him to run?
I am not impressed.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God! No! I guess we did have to tell him to run. By the way, I did hear that this was very loud in my other playthrough. I'm sorry for clicking it so much in your ear.
Hello?
Halo, is this the ISWA helpline?
This is what I got last time. This is the person I got last time.
Yes, it is. How may I help you?
Right. So there's something wrong with my wife.
How so?
She's climbing on the ceiling, like our bedroom ceiling, with her bare hands.
Oh. Okay, hush phone. This ain't about you. This is about me right now. And me don't want to hear you. Let me go ahead and mute you.
That's not normal, right?
No, that is not normal, sir. Is she doing anything else? Anything odd? Besides the climbing, of course.
No, she's just hanging out up there like a little spider monkey. She's so silly, my little Pookie Bear.
I would back away from your little Pookie Bear.
Oh, I don't think she likes being called silly. Or maybe she doesn't like the nickname Pookie Bear? I don't know. New relationships, still working out the turn-ons and boundaries and all that.
I mean, yeah, that's new relationships for you. You're gonna feel uncomfortable until you're comfortable. That's just how they work. However, the crawling on the ceiling part, I don't think that's part of the new relationship. But she could just have butterflies. Maybe.
Oh, confusing stuff. Shotgun wedding. Can you believe it? Met her in Vegas at my buddy's bachelor party. Whew! And things have been smooth sailing ever since.
Congratulations.
Yeah, smooth sailing before now. Before the whole climbing on the walls debacle. She's a great climber, by the way. You should see her now. Gravity don't mean a damn thing.
Oh. Right on.
Laws of physics? Who needs it? She should be in the dang Olympics. Star performance for national television, huh? The world ain't ready for this. In fact, I don't even know why I called you. Should let her keep on climbing. Hey, the sky's the limit, am I right? Who am I to get in the way of such a phenomenal show with athleticism?
I don't think that I personally think, sir, that's not a good idea.
Hey, don't you start that hissing again, babe. Anyway, we got our own place together. Cheap but comfortable. Like you wouldn't believe it. We snagged this place with no money down. The owner was dying to hand us over the keys. Begging even.
Did you not find that strange at all?
Oh, sure I did. The guy mentioned a thing or two about ghosts. Seemed pretty spooked, too.
You moved into a haunted house?
What do you take me for, huh? An idiot? Ghosts ain't real. I'm a businessman, not a fool. In fact, I'm a realtor myself. It ain't out of the ordinary for some chump to list his property on the low 'cause of superstition.
I mean, to be fair, I personally wouldn't move into a haunted house. I do believe in the paranormal. I've experienced it for the first time ever as a kid, which is insane. And I won't tell the story deeply, but if y'all want a story time on how I experienced the paranormal, please, I will tell you. But long story short, as I possibly can without leaving out too much detail, I got angry at my sister. I went home. I slammed the door to my room. And in my room, I saw something, like I was on my bed sitting there, and I saw something black out the corner of my eye. This is before I had glasses, so it was bothering me. I was trying to figure out how to put this, but it was something black growing out of the floor, and I was freaking out because I'm like, what the? We don't have a dog. We don't have none of that. What is that? And it got bigger and bigger. So I was finna run and turn the light on where it was growing at, because I'm assuming that my eyes were playing tricks on me. But before I can get out of the bed, something, I don't know, it was in the pit of my stomach, told me not to get out of the bed. And I just got overwhelmed with the feeling of not getting out of the bed. Stayed in the bed, and my mom opened the door, called my name, and I called back to my mom, and she just kept walking. And everybody was walking by my door, and everyone that walked past my door, I screamed their name, and they didn't hear me. Then finally, my mom turned the light on. She's like, girl, you hear me calling you? And I ran to my mom crying because it disappeared the moment she turned the light on. It disappeared. Ran out the room, cried, found out that the apartment that our family was staying in was a old abandoned hospital that somebody made into an apartment complex. Enough said.
Sir, I believe the situation has escalated far past the point of superstition. Your wife is climbing the walls and hissing like an animal.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it's a ghost thing? Might be rabies.
Then she's dead.
Was she bitten by a wild animal?
My Pookie bitten? No, never. Well, she got a little nip from our pet hamster the other day. Gotta be rabies. Should I take her to the hospital? Call an ambulance?
Okay. So we're gonna try to help this man live. Send an ambulance. No. Oh, this is very climbing on the walls. Rabies has never made someone climb on the walls. I'm trying to think because, like, no, it makes you go insane. You can die from it. So I would be skeptical.
Sir, I do not believe rabies is the culprit. A doctor cannot help you. Do you have any salt?
Salt? Yeah, I do. Why?
Go get some. And before you go on another ridiculous tangent, you need to trust me, all right? Focus.
But
I'm afraid your Pookie is possessed.
Yeah, I feel that your Pookie might be a tad bit possessed with the monster.
possessed? Tickle my ass crack and call me shitty. Are you kidding me right now?
Sir, I'm not putting my fingers in your chili ring ever. Don't you ever ask me to do something like that again.
Listen, you imbecile. Do you want to save your Pookie or not?
Yeah, of course. Anything for my Pookie. You're the expert here. But if anything goes wrong, and this turns out to be a load of baloney, I'm gonna sue your department so hard, you'll be homeless, living on the corner of 5th Avenue, giving for $1. Mm-hmm.
Did you have to make the sound? And, okay, a little extreme there, buddy.
My lawyers are gonna be so far up your hoity-toity, you won't be able to take a without me knowing.
Okay.
Whoa, hey. Enough with the hissing, woman. Jesus, the nice fella here on the phone is trying to help you. Come on. Where the hell is it? I don't deal with this kitchen stuff. That's mostly my Pookie's job, you see. Ah, bingo! I got it.
Please don't tell me you grabbed sugar and not salt. Please tell me you grabbed salt and not sugar.
Sprinkle a circle of salt around the bedroom. This will contain the entity for your safety.
You gotta be kidding me.
Be thorough. A single hole or break in the circle will ruin everything. Do not interact with or disturb your Pookie's wall climbing in the process. Let her do her thing. She will not harm you. Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. If she harms you, then I won't get sued. So either way, I win.
Probably? Did you just say probably?
Mm-hmm.
Focus only on the salt. Make the best possible circle you can.
Okay. You better be right about this. Remember, for $1.
Do they have to be $1 though? I feel like my suction game is phenomenal. I feel like I could make way more than that. Heck, I could make back your lawyer fees and everything else, I feel like. No. Let me stop. All right.
Sir, is that a salt shaker?
Yep, sure is.
It would be much more efficient if you removed the cap.
Listen, pal. I ain't no nincompoop. I know how to handle salt. Ain't rocket science.
He's gonna get so killed.
And almost done. Oh, how big should I make this here circle?
Big enough to surround her, sir.
Well, I think that's good enough.
Not good enough. It has to be perfect.
Stand by, helpers on the way. For future reference, I'd suggest you move out as soon as possible. Preferably to a home with no prior history of hauntings. Have a pleasant night, sir.
Okay. Did we not help him though?
All right. Another monster bites the dust.
Okay.
Not bad, rookie. Almost like you know what you're doing.
Kind of. Did you? Okay. So we handled that call pretty well. Okay, I'm happy. And a couple of them calls I feel like could have gone way better, but you know, things happen. Not much I can really click on. I wish it was more to interact with besides this ball, but you know.
Hello?
Hey, is this the hotline for weird and unexplainable stuff?
Yes, it is.
Yes, this is the ISWA helpline. How can I help you?
I hear a squeak in my in my chair and it's bothering me. You guys hear that? Hold on, I'm gonna try to do it. It's not doing it now. Maybe it's in the game and I'm not paying too much attention to the background noise. I'm trying to listen to their voice and listen to anything that sounds abnormal or whatever the case may be. But I just keep hearing a squeak sound.
I love my girlfriend, but I think she hates me.
That's a jump?
Go on.
She's got this doll obsession.
Oh, God.
I'm talking a whole army of plushies type situation. She sleeps with them too. I'm lucky if I get a corner of the bed.
Okay, so we've had this before. We know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to skip through this story because we had this in the last playthrough where he died. I think we can help him this time, I think. Because we know now what not to pick because she can't pronounce it. So let's skip past this. So I think this is still the same. I think I'm going to tell him don't destroy the doll. Still.
You said your girlfriend has an army of dolls. How many exactly?
Yes, of course I do. It's,
Yeah, you're probably out of there. So she couldn't pronounce this. So let's do this one.
Bolito misto, of course.
You remembered! Cool! I'll take a large order. Thanks!
Okay.
Nice job. You ISWA guys are the real deal, huh?
Your report has been filed. A specialized stealth unit will be dispatched to sever the magical link between you and the others from the dolls. Please, distract your girlfriend for the next 2 hours.
Okay, we did it.
I'm no relationship expert, but this might be a good opportunity to discuss your concerns with her behavior.
All right.
Have a good day, sir.
We did it. We helped him. I am happy. Give me a second. I'm still uploading. All right, let's answer this phone.
Hello?
Hello? There was silence on the other end of the line, but I felt a presence. Someone was there. I could sense it. I wonder who this is that keeps calling us and not saying a single solitary word. Maybe that short guy, that tiny guy that keeps standing on our desk is trying to scare us. I don't know. But it feels weird that someone keeps calling. I mean, of course, it's weird if you answer the phone, say hello, and then nobody say nothing. Luckily, in this day and age, we have caller ID. Maybe you should invest in that, people, with your old phone. But anyways, yeah. We absolutely, positively. Oh wait, this is kind of set in the past. I think, like past, like 90s. I think. Please go read. Okay, go read their page. Go to Steam and stuff. Correct me respectfully, without spoilers. But I think this is set in the past, or we're about to visit the past, or something like that. I'm not for sure, but yeah. So either way, I don't think they can have caller ID. But yeah, I think we need to upgrade our phones if we can.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm watching you.
Okay. I froze. My grip on the handset tightened. Excuse me. I was trying not to cough. Excuse me. The voice was ominous, unsettling, but I was not one to be intimidated. I would not be bullied in my own office by some foolish prank caller. Okay. It's time to insult this man. We said if he called us, we would hang up. Now get off our phone.
Am I supposed to be scared, you bloody idiot? You have nothing better to do than to call government hotlines and breathe into the phone like a creep. Keep watching. Take a picture for all I care. I do not give a shite, moron.
They cannot be saved.
Grumbling,
God.
Oliver. The department-issued stress ball is there for a reason. Consider taking a break and giving it a good squeeze. You can thank HR later.
He's got to stop popping up out of nowhere. That is so scary. Like, can you stand in front of the desk maybe? Not on top of my desk?
Your shift is
Jeez.
over, Oliver. Your performance was acceptable, I suppose, but I was expecting better. You have much to learn, much to experience.
Yeah, I know next time he calls, I won't say nothing.
Finally, it's over.
Can we go home now? I sigh heavily, slouching into my office chair. Thank goodness it was over for now. With the phone calls over and done with, I turn my attention to other matters. The Bear Ridge Ripper case. I forgot about that. I really did forget that we had a bunch of case files on our desk, but yeah. My number one priority was finding the killer. Sleep could wait. Time was of the essence. The real work begins. Okay? I'm excited. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. There's nothing. I can't hear anything. I don't think there's anything here. It's just loading screen. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's cool. My brain was like, oh, we don't hear guitar, but I don't think there was any guitar there.
The summer of 1999 was the hottest I'd ever experienced. The muted glow of dawn shed but a feeble light over the misty woods. The wide, tree-lined street was eerily empty at such an hour. The entire world was fast asleep, and here I was at the first light of day, alone at a deserted bus stop.
How interesting. She's very pretty too. The flower in her hair, I cannot wait to learn her name. She's pretty.
It was lonely here.
Her voice sounds a little bit lower than Oliver's, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit just in case y'all can't hear her.
Uncomfortably quiet. I couldn't shake this irrational feeling that some hungry predator was going to jump from the darkness and take a chunk out of me.
I mean, that's fair.
Not like I could run far in a dress like this. The weak, flickering light overhead only added to my jitters. There was something about this neck of the woods that freaked me out. Part of me was itching to pack up and head home. Applying for this job was a stupid idea. I was out of my element, out of my comfort zone, and in over my head.
I know this is a horror game, right? It's called Bad Summer. They have shown me spooky, abnormal goblins, ghosts, and whatever you could think of. So yeah, that could be a bad thing, but in actuality, stepping out of your comfort zone is a good thing sometimes. Sometimes it could lead you to some great opportunities that you didn't even know that you wanted until you tried it and you're like, you know what? I'm glad I did this. So don't let this game stop y'all from stepping out of y'all comfort zone.
My knowledge of the countryside and outdoor living was zero.
That's fair.
Stupid me trying to get away from my parents, that I threw myself into a worse situation, working at a summer camp in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Yay! I wanted to work at a summer camp. It just looked fun, but then I started seeing other stuff. I was watching this movie, and it was an old movie. I can't remember what it was, but it was about summer camp, and I was like, I want to be a camp counselor so bad. It looks so cool. You get to experience the outdoors and stuff. And I'm a city girl, but camping was always interesting to me. And then my sister showed me a Jason movie, I think Jason. I'll put a picture of the person because I remember their face. I just don't remember if it's Jason or Michael Myers because I don't watch horror movies anyway. But show me a video of Jason, and now here we are. 1 second, you guys.
Your next adventure starts here.
Oh, fun. The Bear Ridge Summer Camp. Your next adventure starts here. Sign up today. So this is 1999. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I do it's cute. I think it's cute.
It seemed like a nice way to disconnect from the stress of the modern world and reconnect with nature.
Right.
An escape from reality, from life at home. At least for a little while.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's kind of how I thought of it, though. I had to get out of that mindset because, again, I didn't finish telling the story because I had to answer my phone or whatever. But my sister showed me the movie Jason, and I just watched a bunch of people get schmillered. Get schmurdered, excuse me. And so I was Like, oh, that's what happened at summer camp. So the thought of working at a summer camp frightened me because of those movies when I was younger, at least. Now I'm older and I'm like, how real was Jason? Like, it's just some fictional character somebody came up with. I don't think this happened. I don't think this ever happened at a summer camp before, right? Right? You guys aren't going to break my heart and tell me in the comment section, well, actually, this is y'all. Well, actually, voyia, there is a person that murdered a whole bunch of people in summer camp, and I'm just going to glare at you. I'm going to be happy that you told me that information and not let me be ignorant about the situation, but I'd be mad at the same time.
A cool breeze blowing through my hair, my fingers strummed over my acoustic guitar. Just something to fill the silence.
Right.
Anything to fill the silence.
Silence can be good sometimes. Silence can be worrisome and scary, but silence can be good. Kitty. A cat in the wild of Bear Ridge Mountains? And at the bus stop of all places. What on earth was it doing here? A hint of mystery surrounded the four-legged creature. It looks like its name is Cheeky. This is Cheeky. I don't think we can hide that. We can this time. Cheeky's here. He's cute. After some time at admiring the cat from a safe distance, I was feeling more than a little restless. Sorry, my phone was vibrating. I thought it was ringing. It's not. It was giving me a notification. What was taking the bus so long? Was it normal for it to run this late? Yes. Concerned, I rooted through the dress pocket for a cell phone and dialed my boss's number. I wasn't too far from the camp. Maybe I could drive out and pick me up. Maybe he, could drive out and pick me up. He answered on the second ring, thankfully. Let's give it a second ring. Okay, if you weren't going to do the second ring, never mind.
What do you want?
Ian. Okay, Ian's actually looks kind of cute. Grumpy, but cute. I like older guys. I paused, surprised by how irritable he sounded. He was a lot nicer during the interview.
Hey, the bus is late, and I've been waiting here for close to an hour now.
Why is the fact you're stranded my problem?
Because I'm your employee. Maybe you want to help me out a little bit. I don't know. Ian, don't be a butt.
Well, I was hoping you could, come pick me up, if it's not too much trouble.
Please?
Being out by myself makes me really nervous. I'm not really used to the woods, and...
Too damn bad.
You evil man. Did he just hang up on me? My stomach dropped to my toes. Wow, what a jerk. I shivered, the morning chill seeping through my dress. Another shiver wrecked my body, this one less from the cold and more from the frustration. This sucked. Waiting for the bus that may never come, dealing with my boss who treated me like an afterthought. Was it worth it? All this for a minimum wage check and some time away from home? Ooh. Y'all know me. When it comes to jobs, I've told some of my Indeed horror stories, and I told y'all if y'all wanted me to tell more, I definitely will. I will flake on a job so quickly, but I feel like my character would stay. Just the character that I'm playing would stay. Ugh. But me, I'm going home. I'm tucking my feet in my bed. I'm laying down. And you better hope I don't have ice cream at the house, because I'm going to make myself feel better by eating a bowl of ice cream. We're going to stay. Headlights pierced the mist. The large, weathered wheels of the bus creaked along the bumpy road. Finally, the clunky gas guzzler had arrived. A one-way trip to the mountains of Bear Ridge. The bus squealed into a stop before me. The folding doors opened to a smiling face of a driver, an old bald man missing a few teeth. Packing my guitar back into its case, I forced a smile, then hurried up the short set of stairs with my luggage. Well, at least they're not, like, hopefully there's some people in here. Oh, hold on. Well, look at them. Oh, that's a schminky back there. That's a winky on the window. I'll blur that out. That's okay. And Jake was here. This is a little interesting bunch. Gazing down the narrow aisle of divided seats, I locked eyes with 4 attractive strangers. I said stranger. All of them looked around my age. There was only one reason a group of teenagers would be huddled on a bus at such an ungodly hour, venturing deep into the remote wilderness of upstate New Empress. My coworkers, 2 boys, 2 girls, embarking on this crazy, bumpy ride alongside me. It was oddly comforting knowing I wouldn't have to suffer alone for the rest of the trip. The bus doors closed and the driver stepped on the gas. No turning back now. I mean, yeah, we're here now. Okay, this is I do like this bunch of people. They do look nice. Who should I sit next to? I can't see Jake's face. That's not fair. Okay. Hey, sing it, girl. Okay. Does she have a name? Personality, spontaneous, fun, adaptable, skilled, perceptive. Okay. So intuitive, the survivalist, the lost soul, the rebel. Okay, so the survivalist, leader, nature loving, strict, skills, outdoor expertise, flaws. Oh. Okay, all right. That might not be that bad. And her flaw was indirect. Okay, that might not be that bad either. Their flaws aren't that bad. The lost soul, grumpy, sensitive, brooding, skills, strength, and brawling. That might be a good person to have with us. Someone that's gonna beatbox and fight. Flaw, combative. Ooh, that might be bad. The rebel, passionate, rash, outgoing, skill, art, expression. Flaw is decision making. He's not good at decision making. Okay, I could just take control though. I'll take control. Maybe I'll talk to the rebel. You know, he's sitting by himself anyway, and all 3 of them are kind of together. So I'll talk to the rebel. Sure. Are you sure this choice will impact the story? I really want to talk to the girl, but let's talk to the rebel. He's by himself, okay? I'm the type of person that wants to talk to the person sitting by themselves, and he's cute. He's cute. My gaze snapped to the brown-haired boy mindlessly defacing public property with a felt-tip black marker. He didn't seem to have a concern in the world, indifferent to what others thought of his improper activities. Not that anyone actually cared. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't normally navigate to a rebel, a bad boy, if you will. I usually stray towards just the weird kid, but there wasn't anybody really weird. All these kids look like models. I'm talking about the dorky, maybe chubby, maybe not chubby, girl or guy who is sitting by themselves, probably counting up their Pokemon collection. That's the kid I kind of stray towards and just be like, you know what? I like you. Like, let's be friends. But there's none of those on this here. Maybe we'll meet somebody like that at camp. A pair of square-rimmed glasses peeked from beneath his spiked hat, his crystal blue eyes glued to his work of vandalism. With every stroke of his marker, his toned arm flexed and rippled with movement. He had a unique, rebellious demeanor. His bad boy attitude and unusual looks drew me into the seat next to him. Well, hopefully he can give us a decent conversation. I set my luggage down at my feet and my guitar across my lap. His doodling came to an abrupt pause. He eyed me appeasingly for a split second, but said nothing, returning to his act of self-possessed vandalism a moment later. Well, hopefully, again, he doesn't get mad at me. As the bumpy ride commenced, a weight of silence spread between us. Greet him, say nothing. Shy, say nothing. Let's not be, we sat by him, so at least we can do is be like, hi, I'm this person. So, hello. I greet him awkwardly. Okay, Jenny, hi.
It's not art.
Okay. I stiffened.
What?
He gestured to the doodling on the seat.
This isn't my best work. That is.
Let me guess, he's going to point at the peen on the back of the window, I see. He pointed the schmick etched into the rear window of the bus. A proud smile plastered on his face.
They say art is subjective, but I think the entire world can universally agree that it's the perfect piece ever graced the back of a bus.
Right on. Right on. Okay.
Look at it. The hairs, the curvature, the shaft. I'm a creative genius.
So I think my game is kind of glitching out just the tiniest bit. Not really. I know I jokingly was like, oops, and clicked on not safe for work, right? But I did turn back on safe for work. But it's not, as you can see, I can see a whole winky on the back of the window, and he just said the word schmeenus. So yeah, I'm assuming that it's still on in some way, but also turned up the speed of the words, and usually when you do that they instantly pop up, and that's just a preference that I like. That has nothing to do with like anything with the story or whatever. It doesn't change if I hate or like the story or whatever, so it's not bothering me. However, it has not turned up. It's still moving the same pace, so maybe I don't know, maybe I'm weird. I gotta turn it down and test it first before I say it's moving the same pace. So maybe the game's kind of glitching out, but keep in mind this is still a demo. Finding his crude humor amusing, I laughed, tension leaving my body in a rush. He was a bit unusual, but in a good way, an interesting way. Yeah.
You're kind of an idiot.
Absolutely.
Lovable idiot. I'm Jake.
Hi, Jake. I mean, I figured it says Jake was here, so.
I'm Jenny.
Jenny and Jake. That sounds like a cute couple. Jake and Jenny, Jenny and Jake. That sounds like a terrible reality TV show. I can see it now. My goodness. I shook the gloved hand he extended to me. Our grasp lingered a bit longer than I was comfortable with. His long, elegant fingers were stained by markers, some of that ink rubbing off on me, but I didn't mind. Aw, that's sweet. I mean, yeah, it looks like he's been drawing all over this bus. My skin tingled from his firm grip. Jake had a distinct uniqueness that I was instantly drawn to, and it only took a few seconds of conversation to spike my interest in him. Okay, well, if Jenny likes him, I love him, okay? He's cute, he's bad boy. He's a bad boy, I guess. But I'm sure he's tamed more. I mean, considering some bad boys in video games, he's probably tame compared to them. The rebellious artist seemed fun to be around, and I was desperate for a friend. He continued doodling on the seat as we spoke. Excited for your job? Nature, camping, working with kids? I like kids, but the nature and camping part makes me a little uncomfortable.
Sweet!
A fellow nature hater. Good to know I'm not the only one. Yeah, but we're trying to get out of our comfort zone, so bear with us. His gaze shifted to my guitar in my lap, then lowered to the bare skin of my legs. Oh my God, every hormone in my body abruptly came to life. Sitting close enough for our knees to brush with every slight jerk of the bus, he was a compelling presence in such a confined space. He felt no shame in staring, the burning intensity of his eyes more than a bit intimidating, but also thrilling. So she's like a goody two-shoe girl trying to, like, I'm trying to break out of my goody two-shoe. I want to be with a bad boy. I see you, Jenny. I know your type. Look, if anyone is old enough to know the movie Cry Baby, this is the vibe I'm getting from both of them. I gripped the hem of my dress, feeling vulnerably exposed. A part of me wanted to recoil, to flee to the back of the bus and hide. But there was this odd, indescribable pull between us. That beautifully chiseled face combined with those intense eyes could sweep any girl off her feet without a single word. My stomach did a quick somersault. Let me tell you, the bad boy ain't where it's at. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm good. I didn't sneeze. Was he equally intrigued by me? Why the dress? I looked down at myself, growing even more flustered and self-conscious. Excuse me? Doesn't seem like the smartest attire for the woods. You know, there's ticks, right? My eyes widened. Ticks? In Bear Ridge? Yeah, the little red parasitic beasters that hang out in the grass, waiting for you to walk in to cling to your leg and suck the blood out of you like a vampire. My skin crawled. I pulled my skirt of my dress down further. Oh, so he wasn't looking because he was checking me out. He was looking because he's like, that's kind of dumb for you to wear a dress right now. Very comforting. It's okay, babe. I'll keep my eyes on you. Make sure you're safe from creepy crawlers. Your legs in particular, I mean. They look like they can use a little protection. I bumped my mic. Trying to put my hands together. Let me tell you something, Jake. Okay? I've had my run-in with the hot guy, okay? The hot bad boy. I'm good, okay? You're not gonna sway me. Maybe. I should have talked to the other boy. He looked cute too. I fumbled for words, unsure of how to respond. I leaned closer. His scent filled my nostrils, a clean minty blend of body wash and toothpaste. A shiver moved through me. When I didn't pull away, he boldly took the opportunity to grip my wrist. We just met, and you're grabbing on me? His marker hovered over my forearm. You mind? Stunned, my brain struggled to adjust to the sudden forwardness. He spoke to me with composed coolness as if we were friends and touched me as if he had known me for years. Taking my astounded silence as an admission of consent, his long fingers tenderly traced the expanse of my arm before placing the felt tip to my skin. Interesting. Wonder what he's gonna draw. Please don't draw a winky on me. I don't want a fangle dangle on my arm. The marker glided across my arm with gentle precision. My skin tingled with awareness. My shoulders were hunched. My face hovered over the length of his limb, his attention fully immersed in marking me. I watched as he worked, his wayward locks falling into his eyes with every tilt of his head. He would brush it away with a huff of annoyance. Just for it to happen again. I was half tempted to brush it back myself, to run my fingers through the silky strands. The strong, inky smell mixed with the clean scent of his toned body was an oddly tantalizing aroma. I watched every single movement he made, curious of the depiction he planned to etch into my skin. You're planning on drawing a on me? You're planning to draw a fangle dangle on me like some kind of freak, aren't you? Listen, I just said the same thing. Please don't draw a fangle dangle on me. He didn't answer right away, his focus solely on his creation.
Nuh-uh.
Well, I've been called a freak multiple times, But I'm not a butthole. You're too perfect of a canvas to ruin. I think you're worth putting some real time and effort into. Jake! The way that would have swooned me out my drawers. Let me stop. My mind raced. The double meaning of his words caused a breakout of goose flesh across my skin. If that is a way to say goosebumps in a different area, you know, some people come from the UK, some people come from all around the world and stuff. I've never heard goose flesh. I've heard goosebumps, not goose flesh. The moment felt strangely intimate. If I didn't constantly remind myself that Jake was a stranger, I might have leaned even closer to him. Are you cold? His perceptive eyes were close enough to notice the small bumps on my arm. His marker twitched with every subtle, instinctual tremble of my body. Another shiver shot up my spine. I was off my game, every fiber of my being affected by his presence. It was extremely concerning to have such a visceral reaction to a stranger, no matter how attractive. No, I'm not cold. You keep shaking like that, and I might make a mistake. Or two. He stilled, allowing me to check out the small, blushy-tailed rabbit he drew on my arm. A smile pulled at my lips. It was actually kind of cute. If you've been here long enough, you know Voyia loves rabbits. I adore them. I really do. This was 10 out of 10. I'm glad I chose Jake. You like it? Could be a nice tattoo to have in the future. Suits you. Why? Jake shrugged. He went back to drawing on my arm. Okay, bunnies are cute. My pose sped at his implication. Did Jake find me cute? I mean, it's these double white chocolate booty cheeks. I'm just saying, Jenny, you probably got a rumper on you. He found it fascinating. I couldn't imagine sitting through the pain of a tattoo, but Jake's sensual marker art was the next best thing. He went back to doodling on me. You don't seem like the type of girl who would take a summer camp job unless she absolutely had to. My brows raised. What made you come to that conclusion? Well, we already established you're not an outdoorsy type. Also, your skin is way too soft. Homebody, I'm guessing? Kind of. Don't fret, babe. We're in the same boat. I'm a homebody too. Okay, we're homebody. We like art. He thinks I'm cute like a rabbit. I love rabbits. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. But I'm not out being a menace to society, of course. We shared a smile before his head dipped back down to my arm. I don't know your reasons, but if my assumption is correct, I didn't have much of a choice when I took this job either. I have a feeling we're probably not going to make the best counselors.
Sweet!
Even more reasons for us to stick together, survive this shiny terrors of Mother Nature, form an alliance. Is there any terms and conditions to this alliance? Definitely. You agree to be my personal canvas, and I'll be a happy idiot. Okay. All I gotta do is be his canvas. And okay, all right. I agree. Sure.
Keep talking.
My cheeks burned at the thought of being Jake's personal canvas. Who would have thought being drawn on could be such a sensual experience? I like it. I like it a lot. Still, I have some reservation. Now you're worried about being all, I'm a little reserved. Oh my goodness. Listen. You did this. I did this. You did this. Now accept your fate. I guess. What does being your personal canvas entail? Well, it means I'd have access to your body. Jake, you're treading on dangerous waters, buddy. I would stop if I was you. My breath caught in my throat and my body blazed with heat. Only the places you give me permission to touch, of course. Jake looked back up from his design and offered me a wink, his gaze fixed on my face. His blue eyes stared straight into my soul. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was a little skeptical about Jake, but this whole interaction we're having, I'm liking it. I'm trying to let it go. I'm letting the story go so I can get a good feel of who Jake is and stuff. But so far, we've got a lot in common. And maybe it was fixed that way. Maybe I'll have more in common with other people. But I think I chose good. I don't know. No guy had ever made my skin prickle and tingle with just one heated stare. And now I want to talk to the other guy now, reading that. Is she going to say the same thing? He licks his lips, and I found myself doing the same. The things he was saying felt so wrong, forbidden, and yet so very right. I wanted him to mark me, to trace my skin with the cool tip of his marker. Now, Jenny, we know you're not talking about that marker. The bus abruptly jerked hard, and I flung forward, unable to stop myself. My pulse leaped with panic. Jake caught my wrist, preventing my head from slamming into the seat in front of me. Relieved to be in one piece, I sigh and smile at him. Thanks. Thank you for the save.
Lame.
He glowered at the sight of my arm, my skin smeared with an ugly black mark. Oh no, the bunny got ruined. His marker must have slipped when the vehicle lurched. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I think I messed that up. I said launch, I said lurch. Oh my goodness. I'm glad they have the history thing. No. Lurched. Okay, I was right. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, let's keep going. Frick. It's ruined. Dang it, stupid bus. Jake immediately got back to work on my arm, correcting his mistake, his marker moving along my arm in frenzy strokes. I had no clue what he was drawing, but I had a feeling it would turn out nothing short of a masterpiece. He was talented. Did he strive to be an artist? He seemed more than capable. I mean, if he can draw fangle dangles and stuff everywhere, I'm sure he could draw other stuff. The bus rolled into a halt at the next bus stop. The double doors opened, and an older, scraggly man boarded. He was graceless as he limped through the aisles with what I presumed to be a bad leg. Sorry if my voice is going away. My voice is going away, though. Tall with a full head of unkempt gray hair, beady black eyes, and baggy, dirt-stained clothes, he looked like a homeless man down, oh my God, on his luck. Please do not make fun of that. Please don't be a murderer. Why would there be an old homeless man out here unless he's like living in the woods? And that would scare me. What are you eating? And this is not a city bus. This is looks like a school bus in the inside, I'll be honest. It was a small miracle he could even afford a bus ticket with the way he carried himself. His features were weathered, his nose crooked as if he had broken it at some point. The poor guy seemed sickly, barely holding on by a thread. His clothes carried a terrible odor, and the stench intensified the further he moved into the bus. The driver didn't seem to mind, and Jake was too involved in using using my arm as a canvas to care. I kept my head down as he passed by, fighting the urge to cover my nose. There was no need to be rude. Hopefully the man's misfortune turns around for the better soon. Oh, she's very optimistic. I am too. When I see people down on their luck, I'm like, I hope they get some help or something. Oh God. You. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. We're gonna get back into this. Oh my goodness, we're in summer camp now. Yay! And we get to talk to Jake. Okay, I'm kind of happy about this. If you're enjoying this story, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go show the creators them some uber love and tell them that Voyia sent you. Voyia. Some of y'all been spelling my name Voya, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when people go and look me up, somebody like typed that out and said, Voyia sent me. She said your game was awesome and she was right. I played it for myself, blah, blah, blah. I saw that comment and they spelled my name Voya. And luckily, I also comment on that person's each.io, so they knew that that was me. And they were like, yeah, you know, found your channel. Somebody recommended you to me. But if you guys are going to spell my name, try to spell it right. I'm terrible with names too. So I expect my family to be terrible with names. But if you're on my channel and you're commenting my name, I don't care if you misspell it. If you go tell people, hey, you should go check out Voyia, and you spell it Voya, they're not going to find me. There's like a bunch of channels on YouTube. Look it up, Voya. There's a lot of channels that are named Voya. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Go check out the creator. Tell them that Voyia sent you. And with all that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. Bye-bye.